Shalom. First, I would like to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Bakarakadas, Barakatah. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace, love, and salutation to the Leakim out there presenting what I'm choosing sincerely. And this video gonna be about an article that I had came across on Blacklisted News, dealing with the topic of the famine of the word, because we know the famine of the word is fastly approaching. How we know that? Is by brothers bringing out this truth on a high level, and you see Esau, he making moves like this on this article saying Facebook reveals it removed 2.5 million pieces of hate speech. Now we know we are they do call us hate speech, man. You know that's the new term for I guess you could say like a movement, an anti government movement, man. You know, which this isn't a movement, it's the truth. But that's how we know the famine of the word is quickly approaching by what Esau making these moves, man. Because this word that we speaking, man, it is a threat, man. The scripture said the word of the Lord is mighty through the pulling down the strongholds. Roughly paraphrasing, man. So this word pulls down strongholds, man. Because you can't gainsay, or resist the truth, man. You can't, because it's the truth. And if you got a society that's built off the follow foundation of lies, you know, you know, and, and secrecy, you got somebody that's exposing you through righteousness, it's gonna cripple your society. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna come after them and you're gonna try to stop and hinder them. That's what Esau doing. But I'm gonna get this article on Blacklisted News. The title is Facebook reveals it removed 2.5 million pieces of hate speech. Continuing on, in the aftermath of the recent congressional kangaroo court in which Mark Zuckerberg had to explain to various House reps and senators why 85% of them were recipients of Facebook generous donations. The company has been forced to inject some more transparency into its operation and open the books, so to say. And this morning, for the first time, Facebook published its enforcement numbers for the first time 3 weeks after the company published the internal guidelines it uses to enforce its company standards. The first report of its kind covers Facebook's enforcement efforts between October 2017 to March 2017 and covers 6 areas: graphic violence, adult nudity, and sexual activity, which is good. Y'all shut that shit down, because that's about the only righteous thing y'all did. But continuing on, terrorist propaganda, which they want to label us as that, man, terrorists. They want to label us as terrorists, man, which they know we not, man, because they take brothers' videos and chop them up, and they're gonna do a lot of shit, man. And continuing on, hate speech, we definitely in there. Spam and fake accounts. As part of today's disclosure, Facebook's numbers show how much content people saw that violates FB standards, how much content was removed, how much content was detected proactively using technology before people who use Facebook reported it. Facebook also reported that 85% of U.S. law enforcement data requests from July to December 2017 produced some data when the company received 32,742 total requests on 53,625 users' accounts in 2017. So as part of its efforts in showing the public how much bad stuff is out there, here's what Facebook reported. Now that bad stuff is true, man. The bad stuff that niggas is talking about, which is bad stuff like GMOs in the food, and the government about to implement martial law and lock people up. That bad stuff is not shit we came up with, man. That bad stuff is stuff we looked up, man. We searched up, and we motherfucking we telling y'all about it, man, and warning the people about it so they won't get caught unawares, man. That bad stuff is what y'all behind, man. And y'all just mad we exposing y'all, man. But continuing on, we took down 837 million pieces of spam in 2018, nearly 100% of which we found and flagged before anyone reported it. And the key to finding spam is taking down the fake accounts that spread it. We took down 21 million pieces of adult nudity and sexual activity in 2018. So the government is cracking down on all this shit, man. You know? Continuing on. For graphic violence, we took down or applied warning labels to about 3.5 pieces of violent content in 2018, man. We removed 2.5 million pieces of hate speech in 2018, 38% of which was flagged by our technology, man. So they got these supercomputers, they programming these supercomputers, and and you got people that's actually working, you know, to try to label stuff as hate speech. That's why you see brothers videos chopping up. That's why you see brothers pages getting took down because Esau cracking down on it, man. You know, and that's the famine of the word. And I'm about to get into the scriptures. That was in that article. That was Blacklisted News, man. Esau starting with Facebook, man. You know, but it's Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 1. Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Yeah, you're supposed to remember Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, like in the days of your youth, like right now, man. Like when all hell didn't even break loose yet, man. Continuing on, while the sun or the light, when the moon and the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain, man. You know, that rain is the wisdom and knowledge and understanding, man. You know, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves and the grinders sheep because they are filled, and those that have got the window be darkened, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and the daughters of music should be brought low. Also when they should be afraid of that which is nigh, and fear should be in the way, and the almond tree shall flourish, and the grasshopper should be a burden, and desire should fail, because man goeth to his long home, and the mourners go about the streets, or over the silver cord be loose, or the golden bowl be broken, or the pitcher be broken at the fountain, or the wheel broken at the cistern. Right? So basically, man, it's talking about, man, remember the Lord now, man, before all these prophecies come past, before the economy collapse, before when it's no work out here, before the Lord take the Lord off the streets, man, straight like that, man, before the nukes come. Remember the Lord now, man. Remember the Lord now, man, because it's gonna come a time when they not gonna be out there, man, and I'm gonna get that, you know. And Esau showing you that right now, man. You know, Esau showing you that right now, man, by way of him taking all this stuff down, man. You know, Amos chapter 8, verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. You know, so you're gonna hear. He said he's gonna send a famine in the word of the Lord, man. And by how, man? By taking the man of the Lord off the streets, man. You know, by way of Esau, man. And they should wander from sea to sea. Who was they? That's gonna be y'all that didn't seek the Lord. You know, y'all that just shunned the Lord away like he wasn't nothing, man. Cast his words behind y'all, man. That's who gonna be running. That's who gonna be running from sea to sea. You know, even from the north, even to the east, they shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. And that day shall the fair and young virgins and the young men faint for thirst, man. Why? Because they didn't motherfucking seek the Lord while he may be found, man. They didn't seek him in the days of their youth while brothers was out there on the highways and byways trying to tell you to get it while the getting's good, man. Get this truth and tell you this is the truth. Y'all just boom, man. I'm about to go drink, man. I'm about to go to the Jack Casino, man. I don't got time for this, man. I got better things to do type shit, you know? But when they take this us off the street, man, y'all gonna be looking for it, man. Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 25. But thou, son of man, behold, they shall put bands upon thee, and shall bound thee with them, and thou shalt not go out among them. And I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb and shall not be approved for their rebellious house, man. Yeah, who gonna be put bands upon us? Esau. Because, man, let me see if I can get that, man. No? Because Esau, it's prophesied that for Esau to come after us, man. You know? It's prophesied in Revelations, and it's prophesied in Esdras, or Sirach, man, that Esau gonna come after brothers for preaching his word, man. You know? Yeah. This is second Ezra, chapter 16, verse 70. For there should be in every place in the next city. No, I'm gonna start at 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you. Why? Because this word is a thorn in their side, and we pushing it out. And they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols, and they that consent with them should be having derision and reproach and trodden under foot. For there should be in every place in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They should be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste, and take away their goods. So like it wasted. He said, for there should be I'm gonna start over. For there should be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They should be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they should waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then should they be known who are my children, and they should be tried as gold in the fire, man. Come. So it's prophesied for Esau to come after us. So he is gonna put bans upon us, man. You know. Also, another one was prophesied in Revelations. Bear with me. This is Revelation chapter 12, verse 1. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell unto them, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he know if he have but a short time left, because we are pulling his kingdom down through this word. And when the dragon saw that he was cast into the earth, he persecuted the woman which brought forth the man child. We the woman, man. Israel is referred to as a woman to the Lord, man. And who we bring forth? Yahweh Shah, that's the man child. And to the woman were given 2 wings of a great eagle, that she might fly into the wilderness, into her place, where she is nourished for a time and times and a half time from the face of the serpent. And the serpent cast out of his mouth water as a flood after the woman, that he might cause her to be carried away of the flood. And the earth helped the woman, and the earth opened her mouth and swallowed up the flood, which the dragon cast out of his mouth. And the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of Yahweh, have the testimony of Yahweh shot, man. So that's how he gonna put bans upon us when he come after us, man, and lock brothers up, because he gonna do that, man. That's just what he gonna do, man. And brothers not gonna be out there to help y'all no more, man. You know, he said he said, I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou should be dumb, and thou should be no more reproval for thy rebellious house, man. So we're not gonna be out there to tell you how to do this, how to do that, what this scripture mean, and none of that, man. You know. But I'm gonna get a second edges. This is second Ezra, chapter 5, verse 1. Nevertheless, concerning the tokens, behold, the days shall come that they which dwell upon the earth should be taken in great number, and the way of truth should be hidden, and the land should be barren of faith, man. So the way of truth gonna be hidden, man. So seek the Lord now, man, before that happen, man. You know. I'm gonna end it off with Isaiah 55 and 6. Because Esau cracking down on it, man. As time go on, which we don't really have a lot of time left, he gonna do even more, to the point where we gonna be resistant unto blood. Isaiah chapter 55, verse 6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he near. Where can he be found at? I'll tell you where he can be found at, if you don't know where he can be found at. Bear with me. Proverbs chapter 1, verse 20. Wisdom cried without, she uttered her voice in the streets. She cried from the chief place of concourse in the openness of the gates. In the city she uttered her words, saying, how long ye simple ones will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorners, and fools hate knowledge. So she cried from the chief place of concourse in the openness of the gates, where business is conducted, man. In the streets, not in no temple. Where? The brothers out there on the highways and byways, man, downtown, where mainly business is at. That's what wisdom is crying at, you know? So that's where the Lord can be found, you know? So Isaiah chapter 55, verse 6 again. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call he upon him while he is near, because he will not be near for long, man. Because the Lord deals with men, you know, and if those men get taken away, you have nobody to teach you, man, you know, because the Lord not about to come down here himself. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord. He will have mercy upon him, and to our God he will abundantly pardon, man. So yeah, man, turn unto the Lord, because man, and get this word, man. Get this word. Seek the Lord, man. And try to get right to the best of your ability, man. You know, tighten up, man, because Esau he about to crack down on this truth, man. And the truth not about to be out here real soon, man. The truth about to be done. It ain't gonna be done away with. It's just gonna be, you know, like it's gonna be hid for a minute again, like it was. You know, the people that got it, that needed to get it, and was allotted to get it, have already got it. Gonna have already got it, and it's gonna be shut down, man. And the people that could have had it, you know, and it was open unto them, but despised it, gonna be looking for it, man. So if you don't want to be one of the ones, seek the Lord while he may be found. With that, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Wakar Kadas Barakatah, and double honors to the apostles and others of the great millstone, and peace, love, and salutation to the elect. I can mark there, pushing the word of truth with sincerity. Shalom.